This is my Randomology, and today we're heading right back up to the Great White North for some more Cronenberg. So we did RABID, loved it, and hey, let's throw another Cronenberg one in there, The Brood, which, again, when I was asking on social media for recommendations, a bunch of people mentioned The Brood. All I know is that it's David Cronenberg, and that just tells me body horror, slime, guts, horror, you know, the breakfast of champions. So, let's go ahead and watch The Brood. And like always, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and, oh, we're just starting with the title sequence right here. Okay, I'll do the pitch later, I guess. Anyway, well, I'll do it right now. If you like what you're watching, go ahead and like, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can also go over to Patreon where you can see all these videos early and the videos that YouTube ends up blocking. You can also become a YouTube member and get the videos early, but you don't get access to them if YouTube blocks them, unfortunately. Howard Shore? Nice!
You're not looking at me in the eyes.
Because you look like a hard-boiled egg with flesh.
I could look you in the eye if I wanted to, Daddy. I just don't want to look you in the eye.
Now, is that daddy in the biological sense, or...?
It probably would have been better for you had you been born a girl.
Damn, we're just gonna ramp up the misogyny, aren't we?
Why did I call you Michelle all the time?
This is a really weird play, if that's what this is.
Show me your anger, show me, then I can understand it.
Punch him! What the hell just happened? Did he have those before, or did I just miss them on his face?
I see you, Michelle.
Did he get so angry he developed chickenpox? What is that?
Come out the other end. Don't stop in the middle.
The hell kind of play is this? Is this a play?
Wow.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dr. Rackham would like to thank you all for coming this afternoon.
Doctor? That was supposed to be a therapy session? Jesus Christ! You get better therapy sitting with Dr. Jack Daniels. What, do you just have a child in a room like this? Oh, no, baby girl, no. Who did that? What did that?
Okay, send it in.
Mr. Carver?
Do you want to put some pants on, Doc?
I want to see my wife now.
You know she's still undergoing intensive therapy.
Is that what you call the thing you were doing earlier? Therapy?
What do you mean, Frank? You sound hostile.
Well, my daughter's been
Sounds hostile. What gave it away?
severely. Her mother, who's under your psychiatric care.
You have a patient in extreme isolation for therapy. You let a 5-year-old go in there, and they're not supervised. How has this place not been shut down?
It's funny because it's sad.
We'd send Nella over into the deep end. It's a critical time for her, Frank.
You know,
He
well,
sounds like a mad doctor.
Nola's been in.
Seriously, Doc, pants, a pair of shorts, something.
Chris, make it phase 2 after supper.
Okay, Al.
Not phase 2. The hell is phase 2?
He's a legit MD, right? He's a real psychiatrist.
Well, I mean, so was Hannibal Lecter.
You could find yourself belted with a RID in 7 days.
7 days?
If I give Nola enough time, she'll really hurt the kid.
So why isn't she supervised? It's a big room. X-Wing fighter.
See you tomorrow, Candy.
Does that look like John Wayne Gacy in the back?
I guess you don't know what it feels like.
What it feels like?
What feels like?
Being a parent.
Oh.
To have the past distorted so you don't even recognize yourself in it. Your child's version of the past, that is.
Juliana, Candace is only 5.
I think she's talking about her kid.
30 seconds after you're born, you have a past. And 60 seconds after that, you start to lie to yourself about it.
Yeah, damn babies making up lies about their first minute of life.
Yes, I've been indulging in a horrid bout of nostalgia these last few days. Must be the weather. At least not.
Must be the whiskey.
Take your time. We'll both be just fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be babysitting her with your neighbor there, Jim Beam.
You hit me with your fists and you scratched me with your nails. You hurt me.
Does he get off on this? I have this feeling that there's a weird pleasure he gets from doing these things.
Mummies don't hurt their own children.
Well, that's got gerbil.
Sometimes, when they're bad mummies, they're fucked up mummies.
Is that any way to talk to a 5-year-old?
Like who's mommy?
Like mine was.
There it is.
Mummies never hurt their own children.
Are you gaslighting her? What the hell?
Show me your anger, Nola. Show it to me. Go.
She's gonna get the anger chicken pox too.
Yes, Mommy in the hospital when she was a little girl.
Oh God.
Grandpa Barton took this picture.
Is this like Munchausen syndrome? Is that what that's called?
Someday she would wake up and she would be covered with big, ugly bumps.
Those are called welts and bruises. What? What is this?
While I'm there, I think I'll freshen up both our drinks.
I think you're freshening yourself up enough. Do you have a cat? What is that? Is that a tiny clown? Not the Shreddies. What? The fuck? Did a tiny clown break into the house and beat Grandma to death?
Good guess, but actually no.
Kid, you don't want to see what's behind that door. I don't want to see what's behind that door. What the? Okay. That's a thing.
You then found your daughter upstairs, sound asleep in the bedroom. It seems she missed the
Yeah.
whole thing.
No, she didn't. She saw the
Whereas now,
aftermath.
on the contrary, she's very cool throughout the whole thing.
Well, this isn't going to look good for Candy.
Asked Dr. Birkin to talk with her, just for an opinion.
Don't you need parental
In the
consent for that?
meantime,
She saw something which traumatized her, confused her.
Well, I mean, if I saw Pennywise's tiny cousin murdering somebody, I'd be confused too.
Wake up.
Why the bright yellow doors? Oh yeah, that's a 1,000-yard stare.
Then it's me, again. Nothing's wrong except with me.
Is she staying in a cabin? What is this? I just realized. This doesn't look like a hospital room.
Oh, Frank hates me, Dad. He despises me.
I have concerns about this method of therapy. Feels like he's just playing around with their brains at this point.
He doesn't want to see her hurt. He doesn't want to see her hurt by anybody, not even her own mother. Now, is there anything wrong with that?
Did Nola hurt Candy? I'm not sure now.
That's what I did for you, isn't it? Frank's protecting Candy the same way as I protected you, isn't he?
Yeah, but I have concerns about the way that you interacted with your daughter. You not being you, the doctor, you, the dad.
I don't want you to think that I don't love you.
What do you mean when you say no?
I mean, you didn't.
Didn't protect her? Didn't what?
You shouldn't have looked away when she hit me.
Okay, so the mom was abusive. I feel slightly less bad that she's dead.
Just slap her and she slapped me. Oh, God, I love you.
On the one hand, it's good that she's opening up about this and kind of accepting that it happened. On the other hand, the way that it's coming about feels like it would raise days of questions from any number of ethics boards.
Didn't you love me?
See, her opening up like this, pretending that he's dad, I suppose, yes, that would work, but at the same time, he can't answer back because he doesn't have the full context of any of these things. This movie is very yellow.
Hello, Frank. How you doing? Good to see you.
How do you think he's doing?
Ah, Frank, when I think about you and Nola and this Sweet child, having to go through the same heartaches we went through. It's
No, not the same ones.
enough to make you cry.
It's different ones. That's a big house. That's a really big house. Oh, that's not a house. Is that the Institute?
I'm here to see Mr.
Come in. Right in.
Okay. What are you doing? Is it some kind of physical therapy that I'm not aware of?
First start makes your blood circulate, right? But what about your lymphatic fluids?
Oh, I don't know.
Me neither. What are you talking about?
People have this whole other system they don't even know about. The lymphatic system. It's just like the...
What are you on? And is it available in this country?
Damn it.
Why are we talking to this guy?
Give him some more time with your wife, and you'll be able to claim physiological damage, too.
Let's not do that, at all.
That's psychoplasmics. It's called lymphosarcoma.
He gave you cancer?
Franklin encouraged my body to revolt against me.
This is like psychosomatics, but they actually, like, you have a much harsher physical reaction?
It's funny because it's true.
Well, then why are you going into court?
But it's not gonna work. We're just trying to, like...
Even if we lose, people get nervous about
Oh, there we go.
psychoplasmics.
That makes sense.
Catchy.
So, this guy makes you... Like, he makes your emotions actually have a physical effect on your body? How is that helpful to anybody?
Then you've told her? No, I haven't.
Why not?
Adela must not be told. What? Nola's going through a very critical stage in her therapy.
And how do you think she's going to react when she finds out, oh, hey, you know, your mother passed away a week, 2 weeks, a month ago, and we never told you?
I'm coming back up here to get her.
Yeah, can't we just pull her out and put her somewhere else? Like, why has it got to be this one?
He's drunk.
He's also entirely correct.
You know, sometimes it just kills me to think that I might have screwed my kid up already.
Oh, all of us have screwed up our kid from day one. Trust me. Trust me. If you as a parent are ever worried that you're going to screw up your kid, you've already done it.
I'm depressed as hell.
Understandable.
I don't think that's a very smart thing to do.
Well, I'm doing it, Frank. With or without you.
Again, can't they just take her out and put her somewhere else? Like, I realize her therapy will be interrupted, but if you're this worried that the therapy is doing more harm than good, or not helping at all, pull her out.
My God, are you still talking?
I have a feeling I've just been recruited to babysit.
It'll take 45 minutes. That's all it'll take.
You know, last time somebody left the kid with a babysitter, it didn't turn out so well.
45 minutes.
Are you going to tell your kid at least where you're going or that you'll be back? Oh, she's already asleep, I think. Why is there just a rope? Okay. This is what I mean. He was having a therapy session with J&B there, and it seems to be going about just as well as this whole psychoplasmic thing. Again, though, what is the benefit of developing physical symptoms that manifest your anger, depression? Like, how did it help that guy in the beginning that he had an emotional outburst and he ended up getting welts? That actually seems extremely counterproductive. I mean, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, if what Nola's saying is true, he just kind of stood by while her mom was abusing her, so... Just please pass out. It'll honestly be the best thing for everybody right now. What? What the hell is that thing? The police should start asking questions if they found 2 dead bodies, both bludgeoned to death, in the same house within, what, a day and a half? So did the cops find those like bloody fingerprints or anything that the thing left in the first attack? Are you gonna see the clown thing, goblin, gremlin, whatever the hell? Oh God! Little fucker's strong. Where was it hiding? What? What just happened?
We searched the place, but we weren't looking for anything that small, and we missed it.
No, how? What do you mean small? The thing's like the size of a child.
This crazy woman didn't want anyone to know she had a deformed child. She's had this kid locked up in an attic for years and never told anybody.
Hell of a theory, but I don't. That can't possibly be it.
Are you and my husband having your own private PTA meeting, Miss Mayor?
I won't even bother to answer that.
Well, technically, yes, but not in the way that you. What? Oh God. Hey, can you mind babysitting a little more? I gotta deal with another murder.
They have irises, but no retinas.
What?
I think his vision of the world is very distorted. And I'm
It's a metaphor.
but you get
What?
a pretty nasty bite from these strange beak-like gums.
Beak-like gums?
No, sir, I don't like it. It's traces of a solid nutrient material, a bit like the yolk sac of certain fish.
I was about to say it's like a yolk sac?
Once the hump material is completely assimilated, I think the creature simply starves to death.
Are you telling me these things were born from an egg?
That brings us to the last point of interest.
Oh, there's another one?
This has no navel. No what? No belly button.
So it did hatch? So, what is this thing? Like somebody forgot to bake their baby for the full 9 months? Oh, God.
Stinks. That stinks.
That's a slightly less forceful reaction than I thought she was going to have.
You just leave him alone. And stop
She's sending these things, right? Like she's controlling them, manifesting them. What is going on? Has there been just one or were there two? One, right?
Your life is just a little too complicated for me right now. I'll see you at the next open house.
I mean, you're still the kid's teacher, right? I mean, the whole point of this was to talk about candy, so... Kid's in there, right? Right? Oh my God.
What was the dream about, honey?
I'm afraid to tell you.
Why?
Is she sending them?
Dream doesn't want me to.
Candy
Well, tell the dream to fuck off. What's going on?
can't hurt you now.
Unless there's more than one of them.
It's all right now, baby. It's all right.
No, it's not, because we still have the third act of this movie to get through.
Okay, I want them out by this afternoon. And the house closed.
It'll be hard on him, Hal. Especially Mike.
Honestly, they'd be better off literally anywhere. You can put them in Arkham Asylum and they get better treatment than this. I'm starting to hit the mic. Oh God, we had chairs like that when I was growing up. I hated them. I feel like a supervillain sitting here in this swivel chair with a cat on my lap.
Noah's old man. The Queen Bee's favorite drone.
She's pretty far gone, huh?
That's one way of putting it.
Well, she's the Queen Bee, all right. She's the star.
So she is the one that's like...
one he's interested in, and the rest of us don't count anymore.
I thought he was talking
She
about
doesn't
the
even have
things.
to pay. He'll be my daddy. He won't do it anymore. And my real daddy won't do it. And that bastard Dr. Raglan won't do it anymore.
I think you've developed something of a
My real
codependency.
daddy reject me, my daddy. Please.
Nope.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'll bleed for you. Oh, want me to bleed?
No, nobody wants that.
You're not into it, so why do it, right?
Mike, I gotta need you to come back to Earth for a couple of minutes.
They've all been thrown out of summer free and all therapy suspended. All except for your wife. She's still there.
See, we should have led with that. Why did we not lead with that? Okay, so she is like in a hut or cabin or something like that. she's giving birth to these things then? Is her reaction to like poop out little like murder dolls? Oh god, then her teacher's dead if they don't intercept this thing. God, and these things dress up like little kids, so this thing could blend in as well. Well, something I had to consider. That's horrifying. Oh my god, are there two of them? Or just one? No. Oh my god. Yeah, there's two of them. Not in front of the kids. Did you not count the two extra kids? Someone want to go get a security guard or something? God, not Miss Mayor, come on! Hope the school has a really good counseling system. Where do they go? Your kid? Yeah, the kid? Your kid?
Candy!
So Mom's definitely sending these things out, right?
Yes, I was having a wonderful dream.
You know, beating a woman to death.
Candy's teacher? I don't remember.
Yeah, you do.
I just don't feel threatened by her anymore.
Because you killed her! I mean, maybe you don't realize it consciously, but there's a part of you that kind of knows what you did or understands what you did.
I thought Candy might come back here.
So, anybody gonna talk to the kids that describe the two tiny humans who bludgeoned the teacher to death? Anybody gonna make the connection yet that everybody who's been killed is somebody who wronged Nola? Or that she thinks wronged her? Well, that was fast. What is that, same day?
What kids? The disturbed kids in the work shed. Ones your wife's taking care of.
You all knew about these things?
Where is she?
Carveth, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you know, don't play stupid.
If they brought her back here, then she'd be up there in the attic.
You knew about this. How is any of this beneficial to your anything?
You're insane.
Yes, very much.
I mean, she doesn't even know that Candy's here.
So the best thing to do then is to really just dope her. Just shoot her up with enough sedatives that she just passes out.
Pick up Candy, tuck her under my arm, and walk out. Can you do that?
How many of these things are there? And if that egg sac is the thing keeping them alive, how many of them have actually just died? Do you have like a little like brood cemetery in the back of this thing?
It's Frank.
Is she gonna recognize you as actually real, or is she that far gone? I would have really given him more than 30 seconds to try to like keep her mellow, because she's already looking a little annoyed at him. You know, I was wondering where they were getting these little parkas and like winter outfits and everything, but yeah, he's been outfitting them. So how many little bastards are there? Could you have taken up like a bat, a shovel, anything else as far as a weapon?
Isolation is part of my therapy, Frank.
And a lot of good it's been doing you. Oh god, they sleep with their eyes open? 1, 2, 3. These things are really then just puppets, right? They don't have any actual, like... They can't think on their own.
I'm in the middle of a strange adventure.
Sure, call it an adventure if you like, but that's not a word I would choose.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, if you say it like that, it seems really creepy. Well, you never saw one of those before? Okay. I hadn't seen one of those before. Those are usually on the inside.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 4 in here. Do you want to go back to school? So these things pop out, and then what? Well, this is very different from the way my daughter was born. Well, you gotta get the kid out like a Cadbury egg?
God, Nola.
Oh, there's no God here.
You came here to take our daughter away and give her to somebody else.
Oh, wow, there's a whole preschool of these things. Now, him dying, I'm not gonna feel bad about.
You're lying! You're lying! I know!
You know, couples therapy would have been an option. Going on some more dates. Weekend away. Why was this something that was ever considered? God, kid, you're gonna need more therapy than mom, and I hope they get you an actual therapist.
I'd kill Candace before I'd let you take her away from me.
Wow, Mother of the Year.
They're doing what you want them to do.
Oh, yeah, why is the door made out of particle board? Oh, God, this kid. The actress, too. I hope they had a counselor for this little girl on set, because my goodness. That stopped them? Is this like a droid army kind of situation? You want to hurry up and check on the kid? Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm going to need you to close your eyes and not look around. Daddy, I've seen some shit. Didn't you park nearby? I mean, you got the kid back at least. I mean, she's going to need 30 years of therapy, but at the same time, she's alive at least. What? Oh gosh, she's got the same thing as her mom, doesn't she? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Well, let's talk about that. You know, the only real body horror was at the very end when we saw the, external womb. I guess that's what that was. It was still a freaky little movie. Like, I honestly didn't know what this was going to be about, so... yeah, like, it was an interesting premise. Definitely a lot of stuff to unpack as far as mental illness, relationships, emotions, emotional intelligence, emotional maturity. I feel like this is the kind of movie that really would benefit from like sitting down and watching it maybe once or twice more and just really kind of pick it apart in a good way. Yeah, no real complaints. You know, you had some gore, had some tension, a little sad. There are a couple parts that dragged on a little bit, but you know what? I'm not. Okay, your tail's moving a lot. A few pieces that dragged on a little bit, but nothing horrible. You know, hot take: David Cronenberg movie is actually fun. So, I don't know. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.